Nicky Butler is joining us, and I tell you, these final 2 hours of the year.
Isn't that wild?
Well, it couldn't be more exciting because we have holiday pricing, our #1 favorite
pricing.
showstopper, and
lots
for those of you
festive, happy jewelry,
yes, who have been shopping with Nicky here at HSN. He's been with us over 18 years. We want to hear from you today. Nicky travels the world. I mean, this is designing is in your blood, if you will.
Well, I've done it for long, decades and decades. Yeah,
and we're showing you here in
that's
Jaipur.
Me in Jaipur, and that's at the Elephant Festival. That's in Marrakesh.
I love that photo.
That's a good one, isn't it?
Yeah, you look like a male model there, mister, as you do all the time.
No, really, no,
but he spends 3 months of the year in working with these amazing craftsmen that have been with you since day one.
We built up a really great team of artisans that we've been, they've been very loyal and supportive, and it has. It went from a team of about 18 guys to over 120 over 18 years, building it up.
And they're family. And
they
many
totally are.
of the pieces you're going to see
totally are
all precious metal. They're going to be individually hand-cut stones, beautifully hand-finished designs, handmade designs in many cases. Tell me about Starburst. This is a fun way to get started.
I wanted to do something for the holidays, and that's exactly what it is. It's a starburst of vibrancy, of energy, of kind of passion. It's fun, it's decorative, and it's also kind of like from the Victorian times. You see all these wonderful stars. They did them all in diamonds at the time, Queen Victoria's time and things.
Isn't the crowns too?
Yeah, they have totally. They have them on little rondelles, and they have these little stars at the top of the posts for the crown. So it's been in the jewelry kind of way for a couple of centuries, but I've done it my take on it. I've done it with my gemstone combinations, and I think you're going to love it. I put little touches of CZs. I don't often use them, but just to give you that extra glint and shine and sparkle, and it's great proportion. It's also a pendant.
That's what I was going to say. Kate's showing it as a pin.
She's showing it as a brooch,
But we'll also show you in the backing on here. There's an enhancer that opens up, which is so nice. So you're able to put it on a strand of pearls or any of your beaded necklaces. And these drop earrings, are they not gorgeous? They're $69.90.
These earrings.
Holiday price.
These are amazing.
5 flex pays. That's $13.98 for shipping them home.
Movement, just like a starburst of color.
So the color choices, we have the olivine, which is green quartz, or the marigold, which I always say.
That's a brand new color.
It's like almost a fire opal or paparazzi. That's the outside colors.
Paparazzi, yes, it is.
I love like the most rare, gorgeous sapphire in the world.
Do you have a favorite out of those two? I'm putting you on the spot. Straight into the show. What do you think?
Yeah, Catherine, my producer, I'm going.
Does she like the green?
She says the green, the olivine. I tell you, they're both beautiful. To me, they're warm, they're rich. Strong, they're both really, really strong. That's a tough call. And in the marigold, you're going to have little accents of amethyst. And in your peridot, we have the quartz and the different variants of the green, so it goes deeper and darker. Really pretty. Those earrings, I am expecting every last one of those to sell out. So let's explain in this final minute what it takes to make these pieces, because when Nicky Butler's here, he truly has that fingerprint on every single one of your pieces that are unique to anybody else's jewelry in the world. And this is a perfect example of that.
Well, I like to bring you kind of really individual pieces. And my background, Lynn, is antiques, buying and selling. That's really how I started. So
on Portobello Road.
Portobello Road, 1968, on an outside stall in the market.
Love it.
And you had to make very fast decisions on people and things and whatever. So I think really my influences have been from antique jewelry. And I think that's all about proportion and all about scale. And working with extraordinary artisans in Jaipur, they understand that. I mean, I sit there. That's why I'm there like 3 months of the year. I do 2 big trips. I do April into May, October into November. And we work it out together. I'll do some drawings, and then I'll sit at the bench and we'll move it. So it's a lot of handwork, a lot of hand finish, which is exactly the way original antique jewelry, say for example, something like this from Victorian times, say 1840.